is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, SICKDOE and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas SICKDOE and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making SICKDOE and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's SICKDOE and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more.
Well, Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in Crypto. Got a message for everybody. If you are not getting the alerts, and if you're only getting in because Wall Street Pete is telling you and sending you the link, there's a problem. So hit the like, subscribe. This is where we talk about live TA. I have a couple new tokens we're excited about, a couple new things. Hit that unsubscribe and then hit the resubscribe on the bell, all notifications. So maybe change the bell notification if you can. Hit it, come back in and come back out, and maybe you'll be able to get involved here. I think the bell notifications are not working, and I think that if you hit the bell off and then back on, you'll be able to get back in. It's freezing outside. Yes, I'm wearing this gear, and I'm kind of excited. We're going to talk about a couple things today, so please hit the like, hit the subscribe. You already know we're going on a ride. Gods is an Ethereum token that powers Gods Unchained, a blockchain-based trading card. Game Gods can be used to craft NFTs and other digital items within Gods Unchained, as well as vote for the future of the platform. So understand, we're talking about it last night, 13 hours ago, 5:36. What are we at right now? Currently receiving bad resistance on the 15-minute chart. But look where we are. Very excited. Possibly tapped out at the 640. That's cool. Let's look at that, see what we've been doing. I got this upward W-like substance as I thought we would get. Kind of excited. You're invited. Hit the like and subscribe. If you did not get in on this, I apologize. We're not able to do a video. But WST.Pete, wallst.pete is the Instagram link. So if you don't have Instagram, maybe you want to get it today. We were talking about this. We're pretty excited. So here we are taking some profits. We hit a little bit of the resistance here, as you see on the 15-hourly, 618. So 618 is now establishing a nice, hard, solid either resistance / support. We see it here, resistance right now. So let's hope we can go high enough and continue on this big wave to maybe create some support at this level. Would be nice. If not, we're going to receive a little bit of a pullback here, but I don't think so. Shoulder, and if you know me on this channel, we talk about it. This is the hourly. I like the shoulder from what I see here, but the only problem is the Coinbase chart. Coinbase only allows me to have history of what Coinbase allowed. So if I do whip it out as far as a different chart and show you the Gods on KuCoin, well, you can see a little more of what's happening. So I'm kind of curious to see if this is, and maybe it's in my mind, I just want it to be a W and get it over with bigger and better, right? And then perhaps we could see some prices. But as of right now, the top for Gods is 717. So if you have been following me on Instagram, there is something there. But what I do see here is the 689. Between there and one more big part here, and it's not there where we're at, would be about the 612. So maybe we did touch a little bit of resistance here coming in. Big support, though, back in December 1st. So a little bit of time frame, about a week and some change. So wanted to talk about that. Wanted to talk about this. DogeDash, play the demo, uses a skin in-game special abilities. Kind of cool. 75% go after yourself in a nice way. God's Unchained is looking pretty cool right now, but this is actually really nice. Launches December 15th. Buy coins, store NFTs about. You can get in, connect if you'd like, play the demo, and then you'll be playing the game like me because it's fun. I need to play. So let's do it like Sonic the Hedgehog, like Mario Brothers. Come on in. I like to play games. So do F him up. I don't fool around. Very competitive. I missed 2 points. I'm pissed. Don't get hurt, right? Don't die. These things hit you, die. Ooh, big jump. There we go. Get him. I wonder if I have any powers. I don't have powers yet. But this is the demo. Ooh, smack him and I died. So very competitive as I am. Pissed that I died. But we got 20 tokens. Let's get out of here for a minute. You could spend some time doing that. It is the DogeDash.com. So if you want to know what that was, get to DogeDash.com. Check it out. It was a game that I was playing for one around. You can earn tokens, and right now it is under a cent. So currently appreciate that, but the market is moving and grooving, and I wanted to say something about that. Everything's seeming to come to life now. So as we're talking about this, very, very low market cap. Very excited to talk a little bit about it. Pay attention to it. Right now, 70, what does that say? I can't even see because I have my stupid cord in the way. 71 billion, okay, million, excuse me. 71.2 million market cap, up 22%, looking pretty good. So do understand that looks very nice. We do have it right here, circulating supply on the right-hand side. You look at the volume, and you do understand what's happening. This is about all we have. I don't have it on TradingView, unfortunately, but this is the game, so I thought it was pretty cool to check that game out, as everything is jumping now. So let's talk a little bit about what's happening. We may be getting a nice weekend in. People are getting paid. It can be the reason, right? We're talking about stimulus checks coming out. For students now, there's like a $6,700 stimulus check coming out. And if you see, maybe we're getting this W forming, and we may touch all these levels. Let's see if we can get back into this channel. This channel was destroyed. So there's not much to show for this, but we did see the support levels. And if you did notice, this is Bitcoin right now. Real quick, I just wanted to show everybody. Bitcoin this is the month, beginning of the month. And then if you notice what's happening, a little bit of a shakeout, but really kind of wild to show because each time we're kind of going up a little more, but we're not sure how much more, right? And then before you know it, we'll be doing this again. So pay attention to what's happening. I believe that there's some growth happening, but somehow they're keeping it as minute as possible. So I looked at some of the dates. I looked back in the 2020 of December. That was a year ago. And we talked about it on my channel, how exciting it was about this date, because last year, and we're going not far back enough. As you see, we're still in 2021. Go all the way back, and I'm sorry I did that on the hourly. You shouldn't really be doing that. That's what will happen. This is Bitcoin. Let's get to the daily so it makes sense. There you go. You can really see what's happening here. So what I was trying to show everybody, August 20th, and there we go, a little more professional. Sorry about that. As you see what happened, look at the prices we were getting into. 7,000. Became a support, became a resistance. I'm trying to show everybody what's happening because over time in 5-10 years, something significant happens. And like I said, December 12th, 2020. This was last year, 365 days ago. If you notice on the 15th of this date, something big happened. December 15th through the 18th. So I'm going to say probably about the 18th is going to be my date. And I'm trying to tell people here. The 17th, see it on the bottom, all the way through. Something happened. We went into the new year, struggled on Christmas. People bought presents. People enjoyed their life, I guess. And then look at this. Look what Bitcoin did. Now, remember, this is Bitcoin. This isn't, this isn't your average shit coin, excuse my French. This is 125% gain on Bitcoin. So understand, if we do repeat 125% gain in the next 2 weeks, and possibly let's talk about seeing where we have support level and some resistance that equals a medium, it would be at the 48.6, 48.7. So let me pull up to the same kind of deal. And of course, this isn't going to repeat. The growth is too substantial. But if you did want to get another repeat of that growth, which you won't never get exactly as I repeat again, 125%, if we did, I would be happy. 110,000 Bitcoin. So understand and start to reflect. This is after Christmas. So As I say a lot of times, I do expect during Christmas that may shock a lot of people. Anywhere from, that's my price range. This is my prediction. This is Wall Street Beat. You won't find that really anywhere else. This range has got me wondering if this is going to be the December range. So understand that white little arrow going up is hopefully for a white Christmas. Looking for that range, and please be careful. Trade with caution. This market is very volatile, as you can see. If you're hodling, you're in a good shape. But if you look at the daily here, on the daily, we usually don't do that. There is a humongous upward W forming here. So taking us to that support level, we're coming back, and then notice, as I said, over time, the W is looking really handsome. So I understand what's happening there. Look at the trend line that we're forming on the daily. Just skip all the nonsense during the current range, and if you can see past all this BS I have, I apologize. There is something happening. We're getting a shakeout here a little bit, but we are heading in the right direction. Possibly finishing that sideways last leg of the W to go up. I'm excited about that. Remember, wall, st.pete, very important. Crypto.com, I'm looking to see some growth come out of that soon. Remember, it's got a 20-year possible gain to keep going up and up. So I do expect it to go up within the next 20 years. I know it sounds crazy. And God is taking profits soon. Hopefully, we're looking at the 15. So let's do a little God breakdown. So some people are really excited. Look how we're hitting the top here of the relative strength index chart, remaining a double top. Then if you see it's all by itself on the hourly, we have to get into a better chart. So let me find a better chart. Excuse me. Coinbase is not going to give me what I need to see, as of course Coinbase is a higher price. Why? Because the volume's funneling in like crazy on Coinbase. So see right here, hitting some resistance currently as old resistance here. When was it? It was very short time frame. It was December 8th. So 2 days ago, we actually pumped up and did get a quick notification. Hey, God's is going to pump here. Look at this volume come in, consolidated. People took profits. Now we're looking to see if we get this big upward W on the hourly even. Kind of excited to look at. So let's go. It can consolidate now. Remember, this thing has been going up for a significant amount of time, giving you some good gains. Now, remember, this is a downward market, right? We've been talking about, oh, is it bullish, is it bearish? I told you it's bullish. There is an 82% gain over the last 1 week, excuse me. So pay attention to that. Less than a week, you can come in here and just rake in 82%. Currently raking in a little more, but pay attention to this. Could be a downward slope here finished, or we could keep touching up to the next price of 686. If I do see this, you bet your ass, Wall Street Pete will be getting out of this price frame. 688, 680, something in that frame. But what do I really want a dollar cost average out first before we even get to there? Because we always seem to jump the gun, and that's what crypto does for you. If we're already not hitting the solid resistance, but I do believe, like I said, this is our shoulder giving us some love. Volumes coming in, give us a head. So I do believe that if we're getting this head on God's token, and if you're new to this, pay attention to that price. 670 is now getting cheaper. I will be beating the whales, and I will actually be paying attention to what they're doing. The old support level tells me at about, 650. So I'm getting cheaper and cheaper, but I don't care. I'm going to take my profits. I don't want to lose them, and that's what it is. You got to beat everyone in the game. So this is Wall Street Pete's area. WSP is written all over it. I'm just letting you know Wall Street Pete was here. And right there, I'm getting out. That's a fact. I'm out. Wall Street Pete is out like trout going upstream in the water, trying to get away from that bear. Seriously, they're going to hibernate, right? They're going to bed for winter, but pay attention to that. I want you to understand that 650 is my dollar cost average out. I may be getting all the way out if we do possibly get to that level. So that's very important. A lot of people are following me on Instagram, getting some of this information, getting excited. And if you want to pay attention to what it is, it's just like the games that I was talking about. The game stouts itself as giving players true ownership of their collection. Players will be able to own trading cards in the form of NFT on Ethereum and Immutable X Layer 2. So understand the big deals here. Free to play. It's another free to play type game. The gaming is taking over. DogeDash is here. DogeDash NFTs. Generation 1 sold out. So congratulations to all holders. Reveal coming soon. DogeDash NFT on Twitter for updates. So kind of exciting. Pay attention to what's going on. This seems to be a little bit of a bigger thing than you know and I know. It's just like a game now to where you play the demo, and the guy just wanted to make it simple. What did he want it to do? Well, he said everything's complex. And what does he mean? Well, everyone is making it so hard to collect the coins. He said all you got to do is just run them over and get them. So think about that. Think about that aspect. Think about how great that is. That sounds awesome, right? Sonic the Hedgehog, you run over the stupid coin and you collect it. Why are we going to make this difficult to be able to collect the coin and make money? So this is something to think about. KuCoin is one of the charts that this is on. You could get it, and I'm sorry, I hope my mic's not breaking out. I'm trying to stay away from it because it has problems in the past. But December 15th it launches. I'm very excited about that. I'm curious to see what happens since now and then. I think SafeMoon's got nothing but a way up in this market. It's going to be pretty tough. It really is going to be pretty tough. SafeMoon, let's see if we can get it up there. And SafeMoon, it's down again. Surprising, right? No surprise. And SafeMoon went into a really bad hack problem. And it is what it is. And if you look at the charts here, you'll see it's really showing from it. And it's having problems getting back up to a certain specific height here of the 17.3. And that's just going to be a new problem. And if you just buy the dip like the rest of the people are going to, and you burn 10% every time you get in and out, so do keep that in caution. Definitely understand how that works. You're wasting money. You're burning 10%. And that's how it is to keep that thing alive and very volatile. But do understand there'll be a time and frame where we're talking about this, and maybe it's in 4 years. I don't know what it's going to take. But SafeMoon is going to be something. So I'll tell you right now, I'm excited about that project. I am going to be paying attention to these levels here as we are currently hitting some type of resistance. So I'll be paying attention to that $6.01 level. This was an old resistance. I believe we will be able to come back up and retest. So we'll see what happens. I'm not selling out right just yet. I see that I'm getting some sideways action. I do believe there could be a fall and a dip coming when that happens. But do remember, the trend is your friend. And the trend, well, we haven't confirmed a downward trend yet. So until we do so, I'm going to enjoy that wave. Even look on the 4-hourly, it looks a little ridiculous. It's starting to form maybe a double top. But hey, as long as this 4-hourly keeps finishing above the last, I'm pretty happy with it. We'll be paying attention to what's going on with gods. We'll be paying attention to what could be going on with the rest of the market. So please pay attention. Yes, it's resistance. Don't get scared. Don't trade on emotion. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE, and crypto. Pretty excited. I like what I see right now. I do want to see more growth, but like I said, a lot of people got to slow down. December 18th, please wait. December 18th, I do believe we're going to be singing a different tune. That's in 1 week. So get rid of today, and then we're going to be talking about Saturday, 1 week from today. I believe we're going to be talking about 59,000. I do believe we're going to be talking about our way back up here and through this slope, and we're going to see what happens as we get closer to Christmas. So let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not a financial advisor. I am the man who does like to wear the visor, usually, as we see our captain hat over there. Please do not trade on emotion, and please always buy the dip, and then you'll maybe have a sip. But as you see, some of the altcoins are recovering. If we do get some sideways action, it would be kind of cool to see. I'd be looking forward to seeing some sideways action on here. And that's as I have here showing you a 46,500 possibility as we came very, very close to that price. Do notice that as this is a mess over here, and I apologize. Looks a little better than the last chart. But I was showing you we could consolidate and come through. We're looking to find some support here now for a little bit. That's the daily. Let's get to the 4-hourly. Maybe you can see what's happening better here. We're getting an upspring, and we're trying to create new higher lows on the 4-hourly of Bitcoin. So I'm trying to teach you what Bitcoin Big Daddy is doing before we go. High volatile waves like this in an upward trajectory is beautiful. And that's where you get an ascending channel. Pay attention to those things. Very important. Pay attention to the volume as we need the volume to keep coming in hardcore. We're missing the volume big time in this market right now. So you have to pay attention to that more. 2.32. I'm not really impressed with that. As we're trying to get back to 50,000 now, as that's becoming a support level. Remember when it was a problem to get to a resistance. So we'll get past there. And if you notice, 941, almost 1 trillion market cap in Bitcoin. So a couple things to pay attention to. 30 billion, almost 31 in volume. We're trying to get back to the 50 billion in volume. And Ethereum will try to get back to its 40 billion in volume. And that's when you'll know the paychecks, the stimulus checks of things that may be coming are starting to flowing in. So we'll see what happens there. Tether right now, looking a little wild. 76 billion right now. So we'll see what happens. The volume is 71 billion USDT. So that's something to pay attention to. Solana's down. So Solana's down. Cardano's just getting cheaper and cheaper. I don't know why it's down 20%, why Solana's down 23%. But hit the like, subscribe. We'll be talking about these reasons why pretty soon. When we're going up and we see the V-like shape coming in, which is probably our inverted head and shoulders, we're going to be talking about this often. So stay tuned, hit the bell, hit the bell, and then re-hit it again. So this way you can get these videos immediately, because I'm going to start doing a couple lives, and I'm going to start paying attention to some of these coins. We're going to start talking about it. One last token surprise. So if you stay to the end, you may have gotten a surprise. And Wall Street Pete likes to do surprises. And I know a lot of people may not like surprises, but I do. Here's a surprise, and thanks, Luke. Luke is the man. Thank you very much, Luke. I appreciate you very much. But we're going to talk about XYO and why XYO. I bought a little bit, and I got a couple bags of it. There's a reason why we got some, and we bought it at the 35. And if you pay attention here, there could be some fall coming. So please do not take this as financial advice. But I do see something happening. I do see something forming here out of the old support and resistance coming in here. It's something nice to see. It's a little breath of fresh air. And there's one more step coming down to the 32 cents. So, I mean, I don't know if it's going to hit the 32 cents, but I do know we're coming awfully close. But if I say we're not going to touch that, and if we just got it out of there, we would say perhaps we're hitting a nice support level. And I do see that here. It looks really, really nice. So pay attention to the Ethereum tokens, as they're very important. And this one has been doing some type of fall for some quite time. And I do believe, like I said, one more chance for that. But we're gonna look at this right now, break this down real quick. Just a little quick surprise at the end, and then video just to show you I believe there is growth coming. And I believe that even if it falls a little bit more, it won't be too devastating. But the trend is your friend, and that's usually what I talk about the most. And the peak of this was November 3rd. So the peak, obvious, the peak price, November 3rd, shows you on a time frame when it was a big deal. We were up here at almost 8 cents, almost 8. Yeah, we're heading to 8 cents there. What are we at right now? Well, we're at 3.5 cents. And I'm trying to tell you, the old support resistance flip seems to be happening here. And I do see another fall, tiny bit more through the bottom, and then perhaps up at the 32 cents. So if you want to buy some at 32 and wait for it, that's your risk. It's a big risk. Maybe 32 and a half, maybe 33. I don't even know if I would do that. I already bought it at 34 and it's at 36 and a half. So I'm watching it climb, and I'm wondering, does the trend change? And well, the trend right now is showing me it's changing. And I'm looking at this, and I need the break, and I need the break point of my RSI level at 47.14 to break. So if my 47.14 breaks, I'll probably be buying a little bit more than the first resistance. So pay attention to that, and we'll see what happens. So there's your surprise on our ending of the video. And if you're wondering who the hell this gentleman is, it's Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange with all these crazy bastards over here. And yes, I'm a crazy bastard. I have to admit that. We worked with all these famous, wonderful people. Some people were famous. Some people played in the NFL. I don't know if you know that. And I met millions of people. We got to see Will Smith perform here. We got to see a lot of people. So they did What Stays in Vegas, Dies in Vegas, whatever it's called, that movie. So pay attention to that. I thought that was pretty cool. You can actually see the background of this when she's trading on the trading floor. We were asked to be extras at the end of this. It was really cool. Met a couple presidents, met Boomer Esiason. Boomer Esiason threw me a football pass one day. And I thought it was cool, right? Could you imagine having an NFL player throw you a football pass, an ex-NFL player? Like, for real. I know it was Boomer Esiason. It wasn't the greatest football player in the world, but I respect people, and that man had an arm. So, and he played in the NFL at one of the worst times. So a lot of things I learned here in life that college would have never taught me. So if you want to learn from a real man, and my little spiel at the end is one day we're going to feed the poor, because as I sit here and I'm in my warm clothes, this is some people's every day. And they don't have North Face, and they don't have that wonderful luxury of wearing the real NFL gear. These people are freezing outside right now at 1 degree temperature. So next time you see a homeless person, you're buying all this crypto, maybe you just want to throw him a buck or two. I don't know, something stupid. It adds up. But this is the kind of person I am. I'm a real person, and one day I'm going to get cold cuts. I'm going to get a lot of bread. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars, of course, because it's in New York. We're going to feed people. We'll go to Philly. We'll go to wherever we got to go, the tri-state area. But by this time next year, I expect to have a much higher subscriber rate. 1.27 is just not enough. It's enough to keep me going and keep me happy, and all of us to learn. It's a wonderful place. So hit that like and subscribe if you please could. Please go into YouTube and do so. It's very important that we get this bigger and bigger, as I met a couple people who want to match my charity. So I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping you're not fake. And speaking of fake, there are some fake people out there. So please do not talk in the chat with some of these people. They're trying to hurt you. They're trying to tell you to invest with someone else. You're here to watch Wall Street Pete. You're not here for Von Fleckenstein, okay? Von Fleckenstein will not be found when you hand him your 1 BTC or 3 BTC thinking you're getting 9 back in 2 weeks, and then the 10 people that told you they did that success story. I have a bridge to sell you, so please stay away from those people. I'm the real person, and even if I send you a message, don't believe that. So please understand, they're trying to copy me. They're trying to hurt everyone. Why? Because they don't have the brain to do their own technical analysis. They don't have the time to watch this video. They don't have the time to educate themselves. So please, as I end this video, have a wonderful day. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. Learn a couple things that I did. Go to the websites. Watch the DogeDash as it launches on the 15th. Learn about it. Buy the rumors. Sell the news. The news is on the 15th. So you got 5 days to accumulate some money there, it looks like. Wall Street Pete, SICKDOE in crypto. None of this is financial advice. This is just my strategy. I do this every day. I have nothing to do but to research. So please, if you like this stuff, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We have crypto news for you, live TA every day. And, we talk through the community and we help each other. So we're the Wolves. I'm Wall Street Pete. Have a great day. SICKDOE in